Sam Darnold is on the way as we welcome you to the show. Marcus Spears, Mina Kimes, Ryan Clark, Dan Orlovsky, and you guys, it's hard not to have a little twinkle in our eyes today.
And the beast.
You're the beauty. Dan's the beast, or I don't know.
It's right
Why
back
do I
there.
have to be the beast?
You're not the beast. Dan, you
sorry,
cute,
Dan.
Dan, you smart, you elegant, you cute.
Elegant?
One of the best football players that ever walked this earth, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you say last night?
You is kind.
Dan walked.
You is important.
Dan walked, so Sam Darnold could run.
There we go. Beautiful.
Let's go.
Let's talk about Sam Darnold running, so to speak. Let's go back to Super Bowl
Sammy
60.
D!
We love you, Dan. Taking place here, Santa Clara, California, at Levi's Stadium. Sam Darnold and those Seahawks
Look
get
at
ready
lettuce.
to take on Drake May.
Yeah, so much pressure from the Seattle defense. The speed and the athleticism in the one-on-one showed up.
Same score in the
Okay, through the center of the pocket, he understood that for the sack. Sack in the Super Bowl, by the way.
tough first
Not
half for the
involved.
Patriots. You see,
That's a good nugget.
trying to fire up. Early third quarter game, 9-0, and Darnold to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Dan, that connection is always good.
Yeah, I liked how they came out in the second half, Seattle. They spread them out. They get the slant. All of a sudden, you put them in the dam would break.
Yeah, extending their lead there. The Seahawks did 12-0. Late third quarter, same score. Patriots, 3rd and 5 from their own 44. May, heavy pressure there, and he's not able to do it because the ball is knocked out by Derek
I
Hall.
love it. They ran a game on that side. Derek Hall comes underneath,
game.
get his hand on the football. We saw Drake may have some fumble issues. The pressure burst the pipe.
Early fourth quarter, 1st and 10 on the New England 16. Wide open A.J. Barner, Mina, you love it.
I think Kubiak finally put his stamp on the game, sending the tight end through the C gap. Incredible play call.
You know,
Seahawks.
this is another scissors route. You get the post outside.
you're right.
Reminiscent of what we saw with JSN against the Rams on the other side of the field.
100%.
I love that shot of Sam Darnold. Seahawks now up 19-0. Patriots looking for any answers on offense. And Dan, Drake May launches one here to Mac Hollins. Felt like maybe they were cooking with
Well,
something.
there was a little bit of tempo. There felt like urgency. They finally take a shot downfield to a big framed receiver. Mac Hollins, he was the one guy it felt like brought juice to this offense.
And then you finally see Drake May using his legs a little
Yeah, we
bit.
talked about it all week. We thought it would be a bigger part of the plan, but also Seattle just consistently closed.
Gain of 16 there. Patriots extend their drive, and May trying to make something happen. Oh no, underthrown.
Beautiful rush. This was all caused by the interior push in this pocket. Drake May gets uncomfortable, puts one in the air. Seattle with a turnover.
Julian Love said they knew they had this game.
Definitely ain't
early
put it in
first
the air
quarter.
like they normally do in California.
Oh, okay, RC. That was a good one.
The sun.
We had this.
Yep.
Again, Nwosu with a clean pick in the air, and this is big men balling. May see a little bit of that later on.
Look at him get up
Nwosu,
that sideline.
He joins an incredible club of people who have scored touchdowns in Super Bowls. Mike McDonald gets the yellow Gatorade bat. Seahawks win Super Bowl 60, 29-13, and Kenneth Walker was named the Super Bowl MVP. But let's focus in on the quarterback. Sam Darnold had 20 turnovers during the regular season, 2 more than any other player in the NFL. Important context because in postseason games, Darnold and the Seahawks didn't commit a single turnover. Seattle became the first team in NFL history to win the Super Bowl without committing a turnover in the postseason. Here's Darnold after the win.
Some people called me crazy throughout my career for believing in myself so much and having so much confidence, but you know, it was because of my parents, because of the way that they believed in me throughout my entire career, and it allowed me to go out there and play free and have a ton of confidence.
How's that feel?
It feels amazing. They trying to tear my boy down, but you can't stop what God got for.
What do you think of what Darnold did this postseason? All season, really?
I mean, he did everything you wanted him to do. Came in, he led our team. He got a hard position he played, but you talking about who keep battling, don't let anything sidetrack him. That's Sammy D for you. And now my dog, the Super Bowl winner. I see you, Sammy.
I can't hear that enough. The I see is Sammy, and it kills me.
I see you, Sammy!
All right, how did Sammy get it done, Mina?
Avoided negative plays. It
Bam.
doesn't sound sexy.
Bam.
It's not making the highlight reel, but it's such an important part of the quarterback position, and it was arguably the difference in this game on that side of the ball. And also, massive for Sam Darnold, who came into this postseason with the reputation of the turnovers, and of course against his Patriots defense, there's the history there. But here's what I want to stress. It wasn't easy. It's not like, oh, Sam Darnold didn't turn the ball over, womp womp. No, how many times did you see a Patriots blitzer come through unblocked? Milton Williams was calling a stack or checking it down, keeping the offense running on time so that the run game could actually hit some of those explosives. truly, truly impressive given what we thought about him, not we in general, but what the world thought about him coming into this season. I thought it was an excellent and important performance.
I can finally feel the excitement of winning the Super Bowl coming out of you.
Yeah, the fan.
I can feel it.
She was subdued last night.
I was hearing Witherspoon saying,
no, actually, Mina was in
also super
demon
late last
mode.
night.
I was very
She
chill.
was in demon mode last night. It's fine.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Mina was hitting us with some installs and some fun last night, like the Seattle defense did the New England
Hey.
Patriots, right?
Yeah.
It was just a carryover. It was too much fun. But also, I don't think we can look at Sam Darnold's game in just a vacuum, right? And Mina is talking about what we thought coming into the season, even headed into the playoffs. We saw that Sam Darnold had struggled with some turnovers, even against Carolina late in that season, an interception, a fumble. He changed all of that. And what he showed in the playoffs is, I can win any way you need me to win. We can be led by Kenneth Walker III. Or if I'm in a shootout with the best quarterback in football this year, Matthew Stafford, I can go play for play. And in a game where two defenses are involved, where I'm getting pressure, I can make a play if I need to, but what I won't do is give them a short field or an extra possession. I love the totality of what Sam Darnold showed us in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's very well said. I mean, obviously, Dan, the Seattle defense played a big role in this, though, right? What did the tape tell you?
Suffocating. I mean, I remember last year's Super Bowl with Philly's defense. It felt like a Mike Tyson walk in the ring, one hit. It was like right now. This was just this constant suffocation and different pressures. It starts up front, Marcus, right? Leonard Williams. I don't want to single block him, so I got to take two to block him. And everyone's like, well, why is Will Campbell one-on-one? Because of Leonard Williams. And then Hall wins. And that's the reality is, and Seattle's talked about this, if they can cover the proper way and there's no place for a quarterback to throw the ball to quickly, their pass rush will win because of all the different pieces. We call this Sam Will, one off either side. Eamon Worry comes from the bottom. New England has to send three that way. They drop the backside backer. Here comes Witherspoon, but guys, he's just one-on-one with the right tackle. But because of the timing, it creates space and the athleticism pays off. And I'll ask once again, where should the second-year quarterback throw the football? And then this is zero pop. Everybody up at the line of scrimmage, 7 guys. You as a quarterback, like, all right, here comes all-out pressure. They drop out underneath, so there still are only 5 rushers. Witherspoon becomes unprotected, and Drake May has to just launch this ball downfield. So I could appreciate the fact that Mike Macdonald, like Vic Fangio last year was like, I don't need to pressure. I think Mike Macdonald was like, I can, and I'm gonna, even though I don't have to.
He sped up Drake May, and look, you cut the head off the snake, and that's what he figured. But this defensive line, to me, was what they have been all season long, and they were tied together, which is most important. We saw the one scramble through the center of the pocket with Drake May, but for the majority of the night, his legs was a non-factor. And I think it was a concerted effort. Before Tifting, waiting for him to leak out, and he feels that pressure.
Are they staying more connected?
Absolutely, staying more connected, but they were telling the edges, let's condense from the outside. And usually when you do that, if you get one defensive tackle out of space, there's light for the quarterback. So they played it perfectly. The thing that I loved about that particular play, it took them one time. It took them one time to get out of their lane, and Drake made a hurt him for a 20-yard gain, and that was it. That is a disciplined defense, and it speaks to what Mike Macdonald was in Baltimore.
How much of that is unselfishness, though? Because so many times people want to go make that play.
100%. But you think about this defensive line all season long, right? They played to their star, Leonard Williams, on the interior, and everybody else is kind of filtered in. They realized early in this game, our edges are going to win majority of their rushes, so those D-tackles sacrifice making moves on the inside and the outside so those guys can hunt.
I think the greatest compliment we can pay the defenses